Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hairunisa. In here, I'm going to present my research proposal with the title Student and Teacher Perception in the Use of Mikir Method in English Online Learning at SMP Ahmad Dahlan, Kota Jambi. In my proposal, there are 3 chapters. Chapter 1 about Introduction, Chapter 2 about Review of Literature, Chapter 3 about Research Method. In my background, there are 3 points that I have liked. First, the pandemic of COVID-19 has impact in many factors, not only in economic or health, but also it makes the system of education change from face-to-face into online learning class. And for the second point, expected this online learning class can facilitate learning process. But in fact, students still bored and didn't understand the material in online class. So it makes students less enthusiastic in online learning class activity. For the last point, in other case, there is a method created by Tanato Foundation called Mikir Method, which is already implemented before the pandemic and is still used during online class. This method itself is created to make active learning class. From my observation during PLP program at SMP Ahmad Dahlan Kota Jambi, the teacher used this method in English online class. Because of that, the researcher interested to investigate the perception of student and teacher in implementation of Mikir Method at SMP Ahmad Dahlan Kota Jambi. And for the research question is, what are perceptions student and teacher on the use of Mikir Method in English online learning at SMP Ahmad Dahlan Kota Jambi? In here, for the limitation of the research, there are 2 points. The first, the research only focus on the use of Mikir Method. And then the second, the respondents are only students of 8th grade class and the English teacher. The purpose of this research is to investigate teacher and student perception of implementation the Mikir Method in English online learning at SMP Ahmad Dahlan Kota Jambi. For the significance of the study, there are 3 in here: the teacher, the student, and other researcher. For the teacher, it can be used as a reference or research to improve teacher performance. And then, for the student, the study of Mikir Method become the learning style for the student to improve their learning process to easier understand the material. And then, for other researcher, this study can be used as a reference of our other researcher to conduct next research dealing with applying the Mikir Method. And then the definition of key terms. In here, the researcher focused on Mikir Method, online class, and the perception. For the Mikir Method, the definition from Efrianto in 2020 and the definition of online class from Uyen 2015, and then for the definition of perception from Oki in 2017. Okay, let's move to the chapter 2. Chapter 2 about review of literature. First, about Mikir Method. For the definition of Mikir Method from Efrianto, Leni, and Yantoro in 2020. Mikir itself is the method that created from Tanoto Foundation to create active learning class. And then for the concept of Mikir Method, Mikir itself is acronym from mengalami or experience, interaksi or interaction, komunikasi or communication, and refleksi or reflection. And then the concept of online class. The definition of online class from Sujarwa in 2020 and the definition of active learning in online class from the Dixon in 2010. And then the concept of perception itself, the definition from Aoki in 2017. And the last in this chapter about previews of study. In here, researcher used 5 research from Yantoro in 2020, from Suhandi and others in 2019, from Pernata in 2019, from Alpusari and others in 2020, and from Sari and others in 2020. Okay, let's move to the chapter 3 about the research method. For the research design, in here researcher use quantitative description and then survey design. For the population and sample, in here researcher choose population from 8th grade student of SMP Ahmad Dahlan Kota Jambi, which consists of 4 classes. There are class A, B, C, and D. And then for the sample, in here the researcher only focus on class C and D. Why? Because in this school, only one teacher applied this Meeker method, and this teacher only teach in class C and D for 8th grade. So that's why researcher only focus on the class C and D. And also, this class has familiar with this Meeker method. For the data instrument, in here researcher used 2 instruments. First, questionnaire for the student and then interview for the teacher. In here, the researcher developed the question for the questionnaire, and then the specification of the questionnaire can be looked at the table. And then for interview, in here researcher only use for the teacher and the question of interview based on the questionnaire. Why only the teacher? Because in this school only one teacher that apply this method, so that's why for collecting the data, interview only for the teacher. And then distributing the data, the researcher will giving invitation letter and informed consent form. And then for distributing the questionnaire, in here researcher use Google Form to make the questionnaire, and then we'll use WhatsApp group to share the questionnaire. Next, about data technique analysis. For the questionnaire, a researcher will use statistical package of social science or SPSS software, and then the data will presented in diagram form. For interview, researcher will directly meet the teacher and then recording the interview. After that, the data will be transcribed and presented in the descriptive form. Next, about validity and reliability. Because the researcher developed the instrument, a researcher has tested the instrument for the student. To check the validity, in here researcher use SPSS and analyze by using bivariate percent. In here, if error count is bigger than error table, by using significant level of 5%, it means that the question is valid. And then for the reliability, in here researcher used Converge Alpha adapted from William in 2003. Okay, the last explanation brings to the end to my present of research proposal. Thank you for your nice attention, and last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.